Oh, really? Chelsea?
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
Is there an area where they want family to be cooking?
I don't know family, but I know it was.
He could barely breathe. He was trying so hard. But I think anybody who's been through the military would be very moving for them too.
Is that Rocky?
Yes, he's got that big old bone. He's really giving it a good workout.
He gets that big bone.
Uh-huh. He's pulling.
Smart. He looked like a big baby. I mean, really, he did. I'm not making fun. That's what he looked like. He put the sweetest thing on there about my dad.
Oh, it is. Sometimes it's surprising what you hear from people you wouldn't even think.
Better hit it.
He says, "Who's that and what's that you got on your face?"
I need to go say hi to Mark. All right. Can we squeeze in?
Oh, we're gonna go.
We might get the bug back on. Oh, can I? Okay.
No, they reproduce.
Okay. Because I wonder, I was not in the I know that. I was on the show.
It could.
I bet he took you.
I'll show you another picture or two.
Oh, we tried. Chris and I, he's right there.
Hey, Chris.
Get his nose again. Get his nose.
At least the undercoat.
Oh, man. One of her are there. One of their associates used to trade houses, and they had a house in Westport, about off from here to the road from the Pacific. Westport was what population? Maybe 100. Maybe not even.
And it's like two of them exploded in his arm.
And throwing firecrackers off the, in the rock quarry where the table was, you know.
Blowing up the
Man,
Corvette.
and parents wouldn't let their have a disagreement over coming to rehearsals and quit, and Bruce Harold. That's right.
High school now. Some kid playing the black bull in blackface.
And which one was it? Was it Calvin?
You're about to be.
In Ecclesiastes, we hear these words: "For everything there is a season, a time for every matter under heaven. A time to be born and a time to die. A time to plant and a time to pluck up that which is planted. A time to weep and a time to laugh."
I know that it's the Spirit First off, I'd like to start off by saying how humbled and honored I am to get to talk about our coach. And he was our coach. And I wanted to say something about our family out here in front of us. Over the last couple of days, I've got to spend a lot of time with him. He'd be so proud of what I've seen out of you guys. How you've pulled together, you've shown strength and unity, and you've shown godliness. He had many names: H, Coach, Dad, husband, and my papa. When people talk about Greenwood, they talk about H.B. Stewart. He was and always will be Greenwood. That's what people should know. I have a couple more things, because I can remember going in as a young coach and him being athletic director, and not all the time were you happy with what he told you to do. You didn't really want to do some of it, but you'd do most anything for coach. But he'd always say, "My name's Jimmy. I'll take what you give me." So basically, shut up and go on and do your job, what I told you.
Well, it's going to be very easily to tell that Kevin and I shared the same office for about 4 or 5 years, because our speeches are just about the same. And HB was about 3 feet away from us, around the other side of the door. We always knew what was going on with him. Always.
How sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. I once was lost, but now I'm found. Was blind, but now I see.
Scripture selection that has been given to me for today is the first Psalm. I know most of you would say the 23rd Psalm is probably the best. But I think the first Psalm is a very great psalm in helping us to understand who we are and who God is. Blessed is the man that walketh not in the counsel of the ungodly, nor standeth in the way of sinners, nor sitteth in the seat of the scornful. But his delight is in the law of the Lord, and in his law doth he meditate day and night. And he shall be like a tree planted by the rivers of water, that bringeth forth his fruit in his season. His leaf also shall not wither, and so whatsoever he doeth, he shall prosper. The ungodly are not so, but are like the chaff which the wind driveth away. Therefore the ungodly shall not stand in the judgment, nor sinners in the congregation of the righteous. For the Lord knoweth the way of the righteous, but the way of the ungodly shall perish.
I feel certain that the Lord wishes that he had a lot more H.B. Stewarts. He probably wishes he had a lot more here in Greenwood. Can you imagine what it would be like if everybody in the whole world was like H.B. Stewart? You know, the Lord starts out with a bunch of little babies, just like H.B. But somewhere along the line, they forget. They get sidetracked. Or as they get older, they let themselves turn into be a little bit ornery. But something special kept H.B. on the Lord's track for 78. It would have been 79 years next Sunday. Hey, Greenwood, he has shown you the path, and he has helped us understand what a difference for the better when there is an HB compared to when there is not an HB.
Why should I feel discouraged? Why should my shadows come?
But anyway, you know, Barb and her family, when we were talking about the service, they emphasized brevity. And then they told me that there would be 2 coaches and 3 preachers. I'm sorry, Barb, but maybe God will, maybe HB will straighten us out when we get to the gates and tell us which ones of us might have gone too long.